This smoked turkey white chili was amazing. I used the leftover turkey meat from my Costco whole smoked turkey, and I used some of the cornbread crisps from Trader Joe's. This smoked turkey white chili was amazing. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel for more recipes from Eats with Twan. But folks, enough talking. Let me walk you through this easy recipe. So I had a whole smoked turkey, but however you made your turkey, just make sure you take the time to peel the meat off of the bones. You don't want any bones inside of your chili, all right? Now, grab your separate bowl, make sure the meat is nice and peeled, and there you have it, folks. Now, we'll need to put this turkey inside of a food processor. We need to break up some of the turkey meat. Not too much, just enough so it can go inside of our chili. Now, I didn't go crazy with the food processor. I just broke up the meat just a tad bit to my liking. This part of the recipe is up to you. However you like your meat to be inside of your chili, do that. But me, I wanted to see some good old chunks of that smoked turkey meat. Now that the turkey meat is prepared, in a heavy bottom pot on medium-high heat, melt about 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter. To that, we're going to add some chopped onions. All right, now the onions need to be translucent. You don't want to bite into any raw onions for your chili. Okay, so go ahead and make sure the onions are nice and sauteed and translucent. Take a few minutes, again on medium-high heat. Shouldn't be too much trouble for you. Now I'm adding some minced garlic. I went ham with the minced garlic. I love garlic. Now I need to season this up. I added some black pepper, some salt for taste. Now folks, for heat, I added some chili powder. Now you can add or take away as you please. To that, I added some red chili flakes, just a tad bit. I think it works well with the smoked meat that we're going to add into this pot. I have some ground cumin. Yes, I ground cumin with the onions and garlic. It smells so good. Give everything a good mix, and the color of the onions, garlic, and seasonings should look just like that. Now, folks, what we got to do, we need to add our turkey. Yes, that smoked turkey meat. Remember, if you roasted your turkey, fried it, just add it to that mixture. But remember, you want to break up the turkey meat. Don't leave it as is. I'm adding some mild green chilies to this recipe. You can adjust the heat level as you like. I grabbed some mild from the store. You don't want it too hot. Now, folks, I gave that a good mix with the smoked turkey, onions, and all of our aromatics and seasonings. Now, I have some white cannellini beans. Now, when I add the beans to the pot, I'm going to mash the beans up slightly. This is going to give a nice, creamy smoked turkey chili, and also it helps thicken the chili to your preference. Now listen, I didn't mash mine too much because the beans are already cooked. You just need to heat them up. And again, I'll have the ingredients and measurements down below, so this works well. Look at that. Everything is coming together nicely. But folks, we can't just leave it as is. We need our liquid. I'm using chicken broth, but if you have turkey broth, even better. So I'm adding that to the pot, and I'm going to give everything a good mix. Now, folks, we don't want too much liquid in here. We don't want a soup. We want a nice chili. So give everything a good mix. As you can see, if you mash the beans, you can actually make this a lot creamier. So, folks, I'm not finished. I'm going to add some heavy cream. That's going to help with the consistency of this chili. And we're going to go ahead and put the lid on top of this and allow everything to come to a nice simmer. But I almost forgot, before I put the lid on, I put a couple bay leaves in there, so that way the flavors can really simmer and come together. So go ahead and cover and allow this to go for about 40 minutes on low. Now, folks, look at that. Our turkey chili is coming together. Wait, let me correct myself. That smoked turkey white chili is coming together. Now look at that. Now you can allow it to go if you wanted to reduce some more, but this is the perfect consistency for me because I know everything will be nice and creamy. But listen, folks, before we continue, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel for more recipes from Eats with Twan. So I went ahead and plated up my smoked turkey white chili. As you can see, folks, ooh, this is the consistency I like. Now, you can actually make yours a lot more creamy if you prefer, but this is good for me. Now, folks, you can use whatever toppings you like. I'm adding some sour cream to my smoked turkey white chili. Then I have some nice jalapeños. Now, listen, you know, jalapeños can be nice and hot with the seeds, but for me, I said, why not? Listen, we're going all out. Now, I'm adding some cheese to that, but remember, folks, you can use whatever toppings you prefer. For some freshness, I added some chopped up cilantro to my smoked turkey white chili. Folks, put your turkey meat to use. You slaved over the stove all day. Try this recipe. I'm telling you, you won't be disappointed. I came across these cornbread crisps from Trader Joe's. This was a perfect addition for my smoked turkey white chili. I'm telling you, I was eating so many of those cornbread crisps. Amazing. So I added that to my bowl, and folks, there you have it. You made your smoked turkey white chili. So amazing. I'm telling you, this is the perfect way to handle any leftover turkey meat that you have, folks. I got a good bite of everything, the sour cream, the jalapeños, the cheese. This is the perfect bite. But folks, let me know down in the comments, would you give this recipe a try? Give me some feedback. But don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends and family. And listen, have a happy holiday. And I'll see y'all in the next recipe video.